I thank the ranking member. I am going to yield 5 minutes to myself. So, I like to keep things simple sometimes. I'm from Jersey too. And sometimes simple truths really kind of display more complex truths as well. So I think there's a few simple truths. And I'm going to ask all of you, and I'm going to ask for a really quick, yes or no answer. I believe open borders, sanctuary cities, and sanctuary states where you're releasing individuals back into the community, including dangerous criminals who have been guilty and have committed crimes like rape on minors, like murder, like disfigurement, like dealing and selling drugs, just to name a few, like violating gun laws, all of that. I think that's really bad. I don't think we should let that happen. Let's really get down to what this is all about. In the last administration, we let people like that come across the border and come into the United States of America. Would you agree with me that that's bad? Mr. Arthur, quickly, yes or no?
Yes, I do, sir.
Mr. Marino, yes,
Yes.
or no? Mr. Mikowski, yes or no?
Absolutely, sir.
Mr.
Yes.
Hauser, yes or no? Okay, so that's something we've already done better on. We're straightening that out now. We are not allowing those individuals to come into the United States of America. Do you believe, as I do, that as members of Congress, and you can state this, don't be afraid to say it, that we have an added level of responsibility, the way that we comport ourselves, whether we are Republicans, whether we are Democrats, whatever we are, that we should behave in a certain fashion. We write laws. So you would believe that we would follow the rule and believe in the rule of law itself. So and I believe we do have oversight. It's a process. You behave a certain way. It doesn't mean that you agree with everybody. It doesn't mean you don't investigate, but that you as a member of Congress, as a congressman or a congresswoman, behave in an appropriate fashion lawfully, not in a combative assault type of way. Would you believe that that is true? Mr. Arthur, yes or no?
Yes, and I attempted to comport myself that way when I was in Oversight Council.
I'm sure you did. Mr. Marino, yes or no?
Absolutely, yes.
Mr. Mikowski, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hauser, yes or no?
Absolutely, sir. It's what the military...
So we saw the video. You saw the video. I don't have to say any words. Look at the video. Even all you who came here with a certain focus in your mind and were told to believe something, look at the video and see what it shows. That's all I'll say. Thirdly, do you think there's a financial effect on all of us in America while we debate the great issues of the day? How much should we spend? Where should we spend it? What should we do with the fiscal resources that we have, with the dollars that we bring in through taxation? Do you believe it's inappropriate to fund illegals, including illegal criminals, which we have? I could ask you that question. In fact, I'll ask a real question very quickly. In the past administration, did we at times fund illegal aliens? I'm sorry, illegal criminal aliens.
Absolutely.
Did we fund illegal criminal aliens?
Yes, sir.
Did we fund illegal criminal aliens in the last administration? Did we, Mr. Hauser,
What
fund
does fund mean, sir?
Give them stuff. Give them housing, give them clothing, give them transportation, give them education, give them, in some cases, debit cards. Did we do that?
We have provided resources to migrants
Right.
for 60
we funded
years.
them.
60 years, sir.
We funded them. Not
Trump, the
illegal,
first Trump
bad
administration.
people we didn't. No, I disagree, and that's wrong. And would you believe that cost people? We don't even have to go into it. Of course it costs the taxpayer. Of course, when resources are sparse, and we'll argue about Medicaid and SNAP and all these things, how about we don't give money to people who are really bad people doing bad things, send them back to the country of origin? Maybe that's a good idea. And I did want to address the ranking member, not the ranking member of the subcommittee, Mr. Raskin. He always loves to talk about the Senate bill, so I always have to talk about it as well. It was a bad bill. I didn't know, I knew it was a bad bill the minute we saw it in Judiciary. Had nothing to do with Donald Trump. It codified illegal aliens. It allowed up to 1.8 million to come into the country before anything was done. It did nothing about catch and release. It did nothing about the wall. It didn't rebuild the wall. It did nothing when in the past we had Title 42. And it didn't do anything about the Remain in Mexico policy. Now, real quickly, would you agree that some of those policies in the past administration were good, and that we really didn't need a whole lot more legislation, that we could have done it through the president at the time under the Biden administration, yes or no?
Absolutely.
Mr. Marino,
Yes,
yes
sir.
or no? Mr. Mikowski, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hauser,
Sir,
yes
can
or
you
no?
just give me the question one more time?
All the things that I just mentioned, all the things that could be done to protect our borders. We had the biggest disaster in border crossings in our American history. Couldn't have we had prevented that purely by presidential action, not by a faulty, bad Senate bill? I think you're going to see a good bill come out of this Congress.
Sir, I would
That
only
bill was a
state
bad
that this
bill.
is only the first 100 days. You're going to see border surges. over
I didn't ask that
until-
question.
Until we don't need the Alien and Sedition Act to
What-
carry out
were we-
immigration
Nobody's
enforcement.
talking
We have
about.
Title VIII.
Do you believe that we could have done better in the Biden administration through presidential action than we did?
Sir, clearly.
Yes or no?
Yeah,
Yes
at the
or
beginning,
no?
Sir, there was mistakes.
Yes or no? Yes, we screwed up. We did a bad job in the Biden administration. You know, I mean, even you've got to kind of admit that. And now we're trying to straighten out the mess. With that, I will yield back